quit my full-time nursing job to apply to...
Boy, you crazy. You ain't even quit because you got accepted. You quit to apply? What's going on, man? Welcome back to another video. Today, y'all tuning in with one of the greatest... No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, why everyone wants to be a streamer. I went to the Streamer U thing in Atlanta. I didn't get to experience it to the fullest extent, but I got my fair share of freaking gripes to talk about. You know what I'm saying? My input, bruh. So let's go ahead and get into it, bruh.
I drove 10 hours by myself, no break, no service.
Dang. It's...
And then I just get a thing saying it's canceled.
To say, hey, stay home, I wasted $700 in a trip for that not even happen tomorrow.
I just drove 11 hours to Atlanta from Texas just for Kai to cancel this.
Do not go to in-person Streamer U auditions if you do not have the time, the resources.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to this, bruh. I went with Dior. If y'all watched Astro Dior and Where You At Berto, they was streaming. Y'all see me on their stream. I went to the with them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at this, bruh. In my head, I'm like, bro, I'm too grown for this, bro. All these people crowded in this big environment, nothing but sweat, must, cameras, freaking Samsungs out. I don't want to do it, bro. I'm sorry. I'ma just fill out the online application and just keep it pushing, bro. It's a part of me, like, I ain't gonna lie. We gonna get into it in the video, bro.
The resources, or especially the funds.
I quit my full-time nursing job to apply to...
Boy, you crazy. You ain't even quit. You ain't even quit because you got accepted. You quit to apply to Streamer University. You don't even know if you finna get accepted? Oh, no.
Streamer University.
Well, Atlanta, it was nice while it lasted.
No, that gotta be a meme. That was a meme, bro. Look at this, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. This look like somebody trying to go meet Michael Jackson.
In 2026,
oh,
it
Lord.
seems like everywhere you turn, everywhere you go, and everywhere you look, everybody wants to become a streamer. And some of these people aren't just gamers or content creators who want to get into the field after doing their niche or style of content for a while. Some of these people are going to the lengths of quitting their job or dropping out of school and starting to stream and have never done it before. Streamer University made this look obvious because it looked less like a school audition and more like a talent show. People weren't just applying for advice, they were applying for a chance to be seen. And hell, when I went down to the Atlanta Streamer University auditions, it became abundantly clear that that was the case. So when I factor in things like economic climate or the access that being a celebrity gets you, the bigger question is,
honestly, people just see what it looks like for streamers and how glamorous it looks, and they like, I want that. I want that. This job looks so easy. I think I can do it. I don't even have to have no prior experience about social media, about thumbnails, YouTube. The only thing is on my mind is streaming. Yes, I don't even need to know about marketing myself, bro. How can I get in there, bro?
Fame? I mean, I think that's obvious. The real question is, why does everyone want to stream specifically? Because while I do believe that streaming can open up so many doors for so many people, I think that a lot of people are biting off way more than they can chew. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way for the channel.
I need me one of these.
I'm gonna start streaming. Hell, if everybody doing it, I can too.
Man, freak streaming, man. I'm good. But I'd rather do YouTube my whole life than stream. IRL stream. See, I like streaming. I love streaming, to say the least, but I'm fine without it, bro. I'd rather do YouTube. I stream every now and then. The game
should be there to support me, I think. Now, back into the video.
Kyle, he looks at me, he's like, bro, we just paid this streamer, not an A tier, not a B tier, like a C tier streamer, 70 racks. And I was like, oh,
70?
That must be like a crazy partnership over the next like 3 months. Like, that's gonna be sick. Good for the company, good exposure. No, he said no, bro. He stopped me right there. He's like, Les, it's not over the span of 3 months. It's not over the span of 2 months.
It was
it's a 30-second bit in their live stream.
Curious as business. It's like, what does one have?
$70,000 for a 30-second bit in their live stream, bro? They're taxing, bro. Ain't no way. You a C-tier streamer?
To do to accumulate $300,000 in 1 month of content.
I mean, it's based off of your live concurrent viewers.
Okay.
It's based off
Can you
of
explain that?
Like how many people watching you at once.
Okay.
I always tell people, they be like, how many viewers I gotta have to make this much? If you can average 2,000 to 3,000 people every time you stream, you can make 6 figures a month.
And do you know how hard 2,000 to 3,000 people is? That's so difficult. Majority of people on Twitch right now barely cracking 100.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat
trying to
it in
tell
this
you,
video,
bro.
and I don't think that it does us any good if anybody plays oblivious as to why people.
And then too, streaming. You can't get big off of streaming. You gotta have some other platform, bro. You gotta have
Of course, there are a bunch of numerous different reasons, but at the top of the funnel, the finances are first. In 2026, there are a plethora of ways for somebody who is pursuing content to be monetized.
Streaming is the next
sponsors,
get rich scheme.
uploads, clips,
Get rich
merch,
quick
brand
scheme.
deals, live events, ad revenue. And this is so much different than the days of content past where people were just doing donations to you. Now the whole creator economy is insanely huge, and that's just the on-camera presence. Now, what makes streaming so enticing is that from the outside looking in, it looks like these people are getting rich by hanging with their friends, playing games, reacting to videos, and honestly just being themselves. This is why streaming over other forms of content creation is so popular with so many people. It doesn't look like labor. It doesn't look like these cookie cutter algorithmic videos that I even put together, but it just looks like your lifestyle. You're doing your own thing and you're getting paid for it. People are saying Kai, they're saying Aiden, Speed, Jinxie, Plackboy Max, Phantom, Duke, Sketch, whoever, and it feels like they're looking at the new version of a rapper or an athlete.
Yo, we in a day and age where being a streamer is way cooler than being a rapper right now. Being a rapper, like, since forever, like, since the 80s, that was, like, the coolest job you could have. It was, like, top tier, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you're mad popular, you know what I mean? All the women want you if you're a guy, and vice versa.
Now they saying streamers get women and stuff too, so it's like
it probably changed within the last 2 years. Like being a streamer, that's the coolest job. Like because they really just film them just being like just in the house, like they don't even be doing shit. Like so, like yeah. Salute to them niggas.
The dream is not just, I can make money online. The dream is more so, hey, I can make money by being myself, which is totally new, which is totally invigorating and totally enticing to a lot of people. But there's this dangerous illusion that is presented when people perceive streaming in this fashion. They're only looking at the top 1% of it all. They don't see the people that are streaming 8 hours a day to 20 viewers. They don't see the consistency, the pressure, the failed streams, the bad numbers, and the years. And I do.
And when you really think about it, there's a lot of big streamers, but there's not a lot of big streamers in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? There's a lot of big streamers, but there's not a lot of big streamers in people's faces. Like, if you really count how many streamers you see on a day-to-day basis or you hear about, you can probably count them on 2 hands. Crazy. That's a crazy statement.
Years of building for a lot of these content.
But I feel like it's so true.
I'm streaming for 1 viewer. What am I doing for my life? I am 24 years old.
Like, who is this guy?
Streaming for 7
I don't know
years,
this guy.
brother.
24.
And I'm literally streaming to 1 viewer. Like, what the fuck? What did I do wrong in life? I'm just really just trying to figure that out, dude. Like, chat,
That's his problem. He's sitting here streaming all day long.
Tried to be positive. I have every positive bone in my body and I'm trying to be positive, bro. Like, fuck.
But overall, streaming looks like the only job where someone can get rich without ever looking like they clocked in. The dream is not just the money. The dream is to be yourself and, you know, the dollars ultimately follow. People aren't chasing streaming because it looks easy. They're chasing it because the success looks effortless. But money alone doesn't explain the streamer phenomenon. TikTok and YouTube can also make people rich. So why are so many people jumping straight to streaming?
Like, what's the difference between a celebrity and a streamer that has over 100K views, right? I'm pretty sure the streamer is gonna get more recognized than the celebrity.
Y'all can disagree with me, but streamers are the most famous people on
People
earth
trying
right
to chase
streamers
that fame, bro.
Like, everybody knows what a streamer is for the most part, and people want to live the life like a streamer more than an actor, more than an actress, more than a rapper.
Man, they think they do, bruh. And that's the thing. The grass looks greener on the other side until you get to that other side and you experience it. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Streaming now, that's like the...
It looks
people
good.
Are really getting popping off of that. Streamers are like they like the Jay-Z's now. And this doesn't take
Jay-Z
away from
crazy.
actually success and being, you know, an actor or being in the basketball player, whatever like that. But I'll say between being in sports and a streamer, those are the 2 highest paid occupations right now. Basketball players and streamers. But streamers right now are considered
the stuff
GOATs,
we don't know
like
about.
The Carson Nets, the Ty Lils and all them, the Duke Dennises. They're the ones they're the most famous.
You see, TikTok and YouTube feel like posting to this algorithm. You upload, you wait, you refresh, you wait, you refresh, you wait, you refresh. 30 minutes later, you finally find out how your video is performing. Even here on this channel, I have some comments. I may interact with some people from time to time, but ultimately there is this gap that is still there in a couple different areas. Streaming, however, feels like you are walking into a room, and that room is filled with validation, attention, fame, and notoriety that no one could ever imagine. Even if only a few people are watching.
Once you really understand, bro, I don't need that, bro. I don't gotta be famous, bro. If I can sit here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and have my couple of 100,000 people that watch me, bro, I'm chilling, bro. I ain't gotta be no crazy streamer, bro. You feel me? I wanted to stream just for the community. I love streaming when I was streaming to 30 people. You know what I'm saying? And that was my community.
It's live reactions, live jokes, live criticisms, live donation, and most importantly, live validation. This makes a stream and a streamer feel more personal than what it already is. You're not just making content, but you're hosting an environment that is ultimately going to prop you up to levels of validation that you could have never imagined. And this is why a lot of people are skipping straight to streaming. Not just, hey, I want to go start doing content and then move over that direction. No, people are stopping what they're doing in their 9-to-5s and just jumping straight into streaming. But see, this is where a lot of people miss a step. While I was at the Streamer University auditions in Atlanta, seeing the people that were
nobody do nothing else but streaming,
doing
bro.
Anything for validation,
anything.
Or
oh my gosh, what is going on? And that's another thing too, bro. That I was talking about. I was talking to it about with one of my friends, bro. Like, people will do anything just to get a clip, bro. People will do anything just to get validation. People will do anything just to be seen, bro. And it's sad, bro. You gonna get on your knees and bark like a dog if Kai told you to do that just so you can get a shot at getting into Streamer University. Bro, I remember seeing this one guy, bro. I'm not trying to knock nobody's swag. Seeing this one guy, shirt off, you know what I'm saying? Bigger dude, everything all out, you know what I'm saying? Out in the rain, bro. You gonna get sick because you want a clip. Like, this stuff is, I don't know, in my head, it's like, bro, this is so foolish, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is so foolish, bro. Just be, you ain't got to do this extra stuff, bro. If that's you, then that's you. But if that's not you, just be yourself, bro.
Comment or maybe even start
do
donation
this
from a
stuff,
chat.
bro.
And we could talk about the content of people's streams in a different video, but these people are treating this as the final product, and that's where I think that they're missing. The smart streamers aren't treating it as such. They are treating it as the raw footage. The real strategy is go live for a couple hours, create as many moments as possible, and turn the best into different clips.
Exactly.
I have a live channel where all my streams goes to YouTube. So it's double the money. Say I'm live streaming with you right now, right?
Yeah.
It's a that I never met in my life that lives in Canada.
I was gonna clip it.
That clips it.
How you get money from that?
YouTube.
Okay.
So he uploaded for me.
YouTube.
He uploaded for me, and
double
then
up.
I have a situation with him where he gets paid, I get paid, boom, boom, boom.
That's smart.
Those clips then travel the world via reaction channels, commentary channels,
facts. I'm reacting to it right now.
pages, etc., etc. That's where the real validation, conversation, fame, and notoriety come from. Few people even watch actual streams, but I know everybody consumes some sort of clip. This is why streaming can make you feel more famous, even if the numbers don't reflect. See, the algorithm can ignore you, but when chat talks back to you and gives you that thing that you can circulate to these different audiences on these different platforms, you can feel bigger than what you even are. And that feeling is exactly why Streamer University is so popular. People craving for that attention, that fame, and that notoriety that they've been longing for and yearning for in life. He's not just a school. Streamer University is a stage for those to rise to the top.
Yo, Decent Nat, what's up, man? What is that? It's a monkey. That's my baby. Sit down, sit down. All right. I'm sitting down. How you doing, Kasina?
Wait, is it friendly?
It's friendly.
Is it bite?
Only if you make him bite. It's a marmoset monkey. Tico, go say hi. Every single day, like my baby. Go say hi. Yeah. Do you know his name? His name is Tico.
Tico.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Snap? I'm here from the Amos Department of Corrections. Could you kindly stand up for me?
I'm in trouble?
We're here to issue you a few citations. We actually track you down
And
all the way in New York.
Everybody's trying to be so different that it's starting to feel the same. Everybody's trying to be different to the point where it's not different. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'll probably say 80% of the people that walked into this room, Casanat, immediately knew the timing that they was finna be on. And he already was matching their energy before they walked in.
And you escaped to California?
No.
Is that right or wrong?
No.
You escaped to
Because
California
it seems
and
like everybody's trying to be a replica of Kai.
ATL to track you down to issue you a few citations.
What would I do?
Now, you have two choices. Either, can you please stand up? I'm an officer of the law. That's a little disrespectful. if you don't mind. So you have two options. We're going to offer you two deals. You have a plea deal, and this is like your Corey.
What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do?
I need you to hire me as the hall monitor for Streamer University. As you can see, I'm very competent at my job, and I've been doing this for a very long time. So that's one way to go, or you'll be apprehended at the scene as we speak.
Okay, I can't accept now.
Okay. Well,
stay in touch.
Well, we could do so. We could work something out. Okay. Definitely. We'll definitely get. Yep. Just get some information going. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is good.
Streamer University is the new age American Idol. People came far and wide in order to showcase their talents, their creativity, and why they belong in the rooms with some of the biggest creators on the planet. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the in-person interviews I saw were hilarious. Of course, we had characters that we had known for a long time before in the Reggies, in the Rakais, the Rays, the Suburb Babies, the Ben Dons, all these different
I didn't even
people.
know he
but it
showed
did
up.
showcase and highlight some people that I had never seen before. That guy, and I'm pretty sure he's a big streamer.
I seen, bro. I never seen him.
Skit. I thought that was one of the most innovative and creative things. Kai played along with it very well. I laughed my ass off. Now, while a lot of people understood the assignment and realized that Streamer University and even just the auditions was an opportunity to be creative, get their content off, and they understood that the real prize was an opportunity to get more views with this trending topic, a lot of people had a different prize in mind. You see, their prize wasn't the views, it wasn't the opportunity to collaborate and network with a bunch of people. Their prize was the opportunity and chance to get to Kai Cenat. And when that didn't happen, let's just say it didn't go so well.
Oh, my cousin G. Cenat, you were in.
Bro, he really crying, bro. He really crying, bro. No.
Oh, my cousin, you're weird.
You know you crying for real. If you, why you know you crying for real, bro.
Why the fuck would you have the addition without me? Why?
Dang, hey! What I do? Why you start hitting the phone?
I've been camping for 4 days since Thursday in LA for Streamer University auditions. Waited in line since 6 a.m. Was hella committed.
But I see, y'all see the play though. They trying to run the sympathy play. You know what I'm saying? They trying to post it on YouTube or TikTok, get a little bit of sympathy, and then, you know what I'm saying, run with it, and da-da-da. Hopefully somebody send it to Kai, and then they send it to Kai. Kai get like, oh, he's so on, and then he accept them into Streamer University. That's the type of play they trying to run, bro.
In here, still got denied from the staff.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
I didn't even get to get interviewed by Kai Cenat.
That was an ugly cry.
Dang! I never understood propping your phone up crying on camera, bro, unless it was like an in-moment type of thing, bro. I don't know, bro.
I'm coming up here because as bad as I want this, bro, like, as bad as I want to go to Streamer University, I feel like awareness needs to be spread because, bro, I'm just
type
so
of
angry
awareness.
because I was so close in the line. So I was
too
out
bad,
meeting
too
people,
sad.
making connections. I was grateful for that, but it was starting to get closer to time. First of all, people were passing out. My thing is, it was time, like,
Where
time
you
was
at?
getting closer.
She on like one of these Japanese school roofs. Y'all know them school roofs? Y'all ever watch an anime, and on the anime it's like a Japanese, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about, with the fence around it and that little door that's just like this.
Able to go inside earlier before even Kai got there, and then like the drone would come out. People were pushing and shoving.
Damn. I guess it's survival of the fittest, bro.
Because I was so fucking close. The whole event is just like the whole in-person application is just mad unserious. And I say that to say
survival of the fittest, and you ain't the fittest.
The people that really want it, you got
that
people a whole
sounded
bunch of
crazy. I didn't mean it like
playing
that.
because they want the opportunity to meet Kai and to get a viral moment or whatever, which I'm not knocking anybody for their reasons of going, but it's just like, sad, like, now I'm home. I done wasted this call out of work, got a flight to go to go back home.
Where you live at? Where your home at?
When I was at the Streamer University auditions in Atlanta, I saw content creators who had been creating for years, and I mean verifiable years, coming from Wyoming, Philadelphia, Florida, St. Louis, everywhere far and in between for the opportunity to network, create, and potentially meet Kai Cenat. I did some interviews, and ultimately I lost the audio for him. I know I'm punching and kicking myself as well. About the
do better, man.
Experience and situation. And ultimately, a lot of people, hell, pretty much everybody that I interviewed said that if they didn't make it in to see Kai Cenat that day, that it would not make or break them when it comes to content creation and the streaming journey that they are going on. And that was a breath of fresh air because the things that I consumed on the internet said opposite for a good amount of people. Now, this is no shade and this is no knock on any of the people that I've shown in this video that are crying or complaining or being
no shade,
negative.
no.
experiences in the Streamer University audition line. But to me, their priority was more so about meeting Kai Cenat as opposed to wanting to be streamers. I went to look at their social media pages and I went to try to find content, and it was sparse. It was like a man who has a thinning hairline. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Even that young lady who was crying in the Knicks jersey, the last time she had streamed was a year ago. I'm not saying you have to stream in order to get accepted in the Streamer University, but I think you understand the gist of it all. And I think for a large portion of the population, this answers the why of it all. Well, why do you want to go to Streamer University? Why do you want to be a streamer right now? For some people, they see it as a way out of poverty. They see it as a way to come up in this world. For a lot of people, they see it as fame, notoriety, and attention. For a subsection of people, they just want to meet Kai Cenat. They don't know what it takes to ultimately become a streamer. Hell, they're not even attempting to do it in their free time. They just see a place in a space where they can see a guy that they watch on screen and enjoy and are going to run at it full head of steam. This is why that Streamer University audition stage is so important of it all. It highlighted the desperation, desire, and the delusion of people out there that are looking to uplift themselves or change their trajectory. Hell, it even had athletes like Lamar Jackson and Le'Veon Bell appearing at Streamer University auditions.
Look, I ain't caused no ruckus. I was just in there chilling. I'm like, all right, man. They said they gonna come get me in 10 minutes. They said they gonna come get me in 15 minutes. I'ma just wait. 10 minutes go by, they'll come. Now everybody that's seen the stream, they know like now I'm like a couple times, like two, 3 10-minute sessions go by. I go back out there. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? He's like, man, they gonna come get you. Boom, boom, boom. I wait 6-7 hours the entire time, chat, for Kai to finally come in there. I don't ever go to the room and meet him. He finally come in there and say, like, man, I'm sorry for all y'all's wait. Get to see y'all, blase, whatever the fuck he say. At this time, I'm like checked out. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever.
Why? I don't know. Maybe because they want to be a part of the moment. For a lot of those
Lamar Jackson, I think he took somebody up there
and genuine with their content.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson ran a play. He probably just wanted that experience.
In it for the wrong reasons. I think that they just want the cosign from the bigger name, thinking that that will platform them to a different height. And I do agree that it can put you in a different stratosphere. We've seen streamers and content creators come up from a boost and a cosign from others. But at the end of the day, I don't think that that's what streaming is all about. If your heart is not in it, then it ultimately won't be successful. And when your heart is not in something and you're being forced to do it because it brings you fame, it brings you notoriety, it brings you money, then ultimately the mental pressures that come with streaming will ultimately weigh down on you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to handle it.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit.
And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just want to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of.
Taking a fucking break! What the fuck I'm doing?
Take a little break. I ain't gonna lie, back in the days, I was a Rage. I watched Rage every now and then back when he was like faceless and stuff. But now I don't really feel Rage like that. You know, I tried to mess with Rage because he from the city. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
They go just talking about some retiring, but I'm taking a break. I ain't gonna cap, taking a break. It could be 1 day, it could be 2 days, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, it could be 3 months.
Is it just me though?
I'm taking a break, nigga. Bro, I've been at this bitch for 7 years, gang. I'm tired.
And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into everywhere, bro. Niggas just being negative. I might come on that shit being goofy. I might come on this bitch. Y'all can call me corny. I don't give a fuck.
They ain't gonna be able to handle it.
Y'all can call me whatever the fuck y'all want, but I come on this bitch to entertain y'all niggas, bro.
What's with?
Come on this bitch.
What's with hitting us, bro? Why everybody feel like they gotta hit us, dog?
Cause I love y'all niggas, bro.
Damn.
God, bro. I come on this bitch to have fun, bro. Just have fun with y'all, bro. Like,
and look at the chat, they laughing and stuff.
this shit hard, bro. It's not easy, bro.
Somebody put question marks.
And you can't tell if people want to be around you, people want to fuck with you, like for you, bro. Like that shit is hard, bro.
Somebody
like,
talking about something. What he crying
it's hard
for?
to be a streamer, bro. It's hard.
Somebody said liquor on Cud bad.
You don't know what's real, bro.
One of the common things that I talk about on this platform is the mental pressures that come with streaming. I think it's different, and I do mean way different than any other form of content creation. When I cut on my camera, personally, I know that I will have the ability to edit this down and make myself look as polished as possible. And for the most part, people are coming for a specific video and are commenting for a specific thing. They're not talking about my appearance, my personality, my looks.
Maybe I should go comment something about your appearance.
Dragging me for this, that, and the third, my family life,
right, blue polo
but
shirt
streaming is this game in which you have to give your all to the camera in order to make it work. And I don't think that a lot of people are prepared for that. Sure, there's freedom involved. You work from home, you play games, you talk to your friends, you make money based off of your personality. But what people aren't talking about is that the bigger you get, the more that your life becomes the product. You have to be entertaining when you're tired. You have to be funny when you're annoyed. You have to be the life of the party, even if you're having a down day. Hell, we've seen things like Jay Cinco's family members passing away and then having to come back so soon because the bank account and the job revolves around. No matter how you feel, you have to entertain the audience for hours. Think about it from this POV. If I decided that I wanted to stop this recording right now and go and take a break and then come back to it later, I could. If I was live streaming this exact video, I couldn't. I would have to continue on no matter how I felt. And all these things can weigh on
I ain't gonna lie. YouTube sounding good to me.
Playing this algorithmic game to appease
YouTube sounding real good to me.
That wants you to be a certain way. And if you're not fitting that narrative, then ultimately people are going to turn away from you. I think this is why streaming isn't as easy as it looks. People feel like the job is just pressing go live, but the job is creating and doing something that is worth watching while going live every single time. And that means being happy with people, looking at your life constantly, picking and prodding at you, giving criticisms at every single move that you make to no avail. And this is why Kai Cenat is so successful. Not because he just turns on the camera and goes willy-nilly with his friends and his homeboys, but he understands production, pacing, networking, community, events, celebrities, moments, viral or otherwise. But even he has to deal with the negative aspects of becoming a successful streamer. That's why he's on a 9-month hiatus right now. Everybody wants the reward of it all, but they don't understand the machine that they are getting into when they go and stand in that line for Streamer University or apply online or get on the internet and beg and plead to a community of people saying that they want to be and will be one of the biggest streamers in the world. They get into this game because they feel as if there's no boss, but I'm here to tell you the audience, the community, and the algorithm are your boss. So when you ask
they
why
your boss. They control what you do.
A streamer, the answer is bigger than the money. It's clear as day that streaming has become the cleanest and clearest version of modern fame. The good, the in-between, and the ugly. And while everybody wants that lifestyle, I don't think that they see the trap that is coming. I don't want it to be doom and gloom though. I think that streaming is about to go into a whole different direction. It's about to introduce a whole different set of people. That's if they are true to what they were saying at the Streamer University auditions and from their bedrooms as they submitted the applications. Whether or not you get accepted in the Streamer University, I expect more and more people to hop into this lifestyle. But I can't help but think they are doing this haphazardly as I see streamers day in and day out hop out of the game. It's been a minute since we've seen a Phantom. It's been a minute since we've seen a Duke. It's been a minute since we've seen some of our creators, and the breaks that the ones that are around do keep getting bigger and bigger every single day. I like how streamers are reinventing themselves in real time because it is showing that you don't have to always go down this path and you can kind of make streaming what you want it to be. iShowSpeed is a perfect example of this. He's not doing the typical stuff that he used to do, but now is doing world tours, meeting dignitaries and famous people and all this other stuff like that with his audience captivating abilities. And that seems to be something that's having less stress on his mental. His physical.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Bro made a lot of good points in this video. Let me go ahead and I'll pop a subscribe too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't subscribing to old Meezy. But yeah, he was spitting, you know what I'm saying? Streaming is more work than a lot of people deem it to be. You know what I'm saying? So in reality, you gotta ask yourself, do I really wanna get down with the get down? Am I trying to really stream for real? And I feel like a lot of these people don't be asking themselves that question. They don't know what comes with streaming and they just assume that it's just easy work. They can just get on the camera and talk to the camera all day and then they have views running in and all this extra stuff and that's it. But it's more to it than just that. So without further ado, man, I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And if we get to 5,000 subscribers, maybe I'll start streaming. Maybe. I miss stream. I used to stream a lot back in the day. So I know I started streaming back when streaming was unpopular. I started streaming when esports was booming on Twitch. See, y'all don't know about that. Y'all just know about the stream era now. See, y'all started streaming back in the days, you know what I'm saying? When nobody was streaming like that. But without further ado, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, bro.